For over 30 years, Lucas Oil has provided the very best products for the land and sea. From this success stems another amazing product from the Lucas Marine lineup, Lucas Slick Mist Marine Speed Wax. Just spray it on and wipe it off. Lucas Marine Speed Wax will make your boat look brand new and provide great UV protection. Apply Lucas Marine Slick Mist to wet and dry surfaces in sunlight or shade. It's ideal in both fresh and saltwater application and prevents hard water deposits. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
Hey everyone, Super Clean Pro Alex Klein here. First thing I do when I get off the water, grab a bottle of Super Clean. Take a couple sprays, spray it on your boat, grab a rag, quick wipe down. Works super fast and super easy. Keeps your boat looking sharp on and off the water. I highly recommend a bottle of Super Clean today.
Hey guys, Vince Hurtado here with Trapper Tackle. This spring in 2018, look for it, our short shank EWG treble hook. We have a little bit wider box in diameter. We have a few extra degrees facing inward. Application-wise, it's going to allow you to put a bigger hook on your bait, and for those fish that like to slap at it like this time of the year in spring, this is the choice of hook to use. Look at that. Look for it at your favorite tackle shop or your online dealer.
Want to achieve the highest performance out of your outboard engine? Introducing the newest product from the makers at Lucas Oil, Marine Fuel Treatment and Injector Cleaner. Lucas Marine Fuel Treatment stabilizes fuel and eliminates corrosion. It cleans and lubricates the complete fuel system. Perfect for marine outboard applications. Eliminates the need for higher octane fuels and will not void your warranty. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Championship Sunday of the 2018 Wild West Bass Trails Lucas Oil Western Classic for the Pro-Am Championship here in California. We had several anglers. We had 60 pros and 59 co-anglers come out and fish with us this weekend that qualify for this event. We're going to give back, on the pro side, we're going to give back $90,000 overall before upgrades. With the upgrades, it's going to be well over $110,000 if the highest finishing pro ends up with Ranger bonuses and the Evinrude bonuses. On the co-angler side, over $39,000 before upgrades. So, you know, we're giving them back a lot of money this weekend. These guys have worked hard all year to try and make it here. Before we get started, I do need to say a special thank you to everybody here at Bidwell Marina. Carol, Shelley, all the people there down at the docks, Tony. They've been amazing to us, so thank you for their support this whole weekend. As well as Lucas Oil. They are our premier sponsor this weekend. They sponsored the Lucas Oil Western Classic, of course. They always have Protect the Harvest as part of their program. Whenever they do a Lucas Oil sponsorship program, they always have Protect the Harvest because of the wildlife that they concern themselves with, to try and make this a way for all of us to come out and enjoy everything we get to do and to protect the species that we're fishing for. So thank you very much. General Tire, Super Clean, Ranger Boats. Ranger Boats is giving upgrades on all these boats. We're going to give away today a Z518 with a 150 Evinrude on it. If you are Ranger Cup qualified, that is going to be upgraded to a Z520 with a 250 Evinrude on it. So it's about a $20,000 upgrade. So we want to thank them very much for their support this year as well. Evinrude Outboards, Genesis Wraps, Dobbins Rods, Trapper Tackle, P-Line, Power Pole, Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits, Ben Green Insurance, Vets for Hunting and Fishing, McMillan Stocks, PMP Machine Parts, and of course Wood Brothers Carpet out of Chico. They stepped on this year and helped out with Wild West Bass Trail, so we want to thank them very much for all their support. Huge thank you to all these anglers that came out and fished with us this weekend. It was an amazing year. You know what? It's a building year, and we had a great time. We had some tough inclement weather in some of our events, and you know what? Today is no different. I mean, it went from 78 degrees a couple days ago to now it's almost 100 degrees, probably 100 plus here in the parking lot. So thank you guys all for coming out and fishing with us. We really appreciate it. We're going to get started here. Lowrance also is one of our sponsors. I got to make sure I remember to thank them as well. So first up, we're going to start with our co-anglers. Coming into today, Mr. Sean Mock, our co-angler right now. He's going to be coming up here. He had 1330 coming into today. And we're going to bring him up here on the stage, and we're going to have a chat with him real quick. One of the things we're going to talk about when Mr. Mock gets up here, he's also battling for Angler of the Year. Congratulations, Sean. Come on up here. So one of the things Sean brought to my attention, we had an issue. One of our sponsors that stepped up for this event, Rusty Hook Fishing, they were actually on their way to a kids event last night or yesterday down on the Delta, and they had an accident. And Rusty Hook actually stepped up, and they're going to pay $300 to the highest finishing pro and $200 to the highest finishing co-angler that finishes this tournament right here, as long as they wear Rusty Hook apparel coming across the stage. Mr. Mock came up to me this morning after he found out about the accident, and he wants everybody to know if he wins this $200 on the co-angler side, he's going to donate that back to Rusty Hook and hoping that they're okay. And he also said if any other co-angler wins that Rusty Hook money, he will match it if they donate it. So thank you very much, Mr. Mock. That's amazing what you're doing for us. So tell me about your year this year, man. You've had an crazy year.
It's been crazy. I had some really fortunate luck. Drew some excellent pros. I'd like to thank every pro I fished with this season. They put me around fish. You know, I took a win on Shasta, a 4th place on the Delta. Just been great. You know,
it's pretty awesome. I mean, out of the 4 events that we've had, 3 of them you finished in the top 10, and the other one down at Havasu, you were really close. I mean, you weren't that far off. You've been in contention all year long.
Yeah, on Pedro, I lost a double digit right at the boat, and that took me out of the top 10 there too. So it's been crazy for me.
It's been awesome watching you this year also, and I know that you're also back working in North Dakota right now. You had to fly out here just to be able to fish this event. That's pretty awesome. Your boss let you do it. So right now you're going to be sitting right now on the Lucas Oil hot seat right now until somebody bumps you. Right now you have a 2.56 pound lead over 10th place. So we'll see how long that holds. Then you'll just, after you're done out the Lucas Oil hot seat, go back to the back and wait and weigh your fish at the very end.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
All right, Sean. Thanks, buddy. Good luck to you, man. All right, coming in today in 10th place, this gentleman had 1075 coming in today. He needs 256 to take over the lead, Mr. Robert Tibbetts. What's up, Robert? How you doing, bud?
All right.
Come on over here. Anybody you want to say hi to?
I'd like to say hi to my girlfriend. She came down from Susanville.
Yeah. Well, tell us about your weekend.
A long weekend. It was tough. I can't. I'm ready to go home.
Ready to go home? You want to weigh your fish? I absolutely get it. Why don't we step over there? I'm going to have you pull those fish out of the bag and show them to the camera up front here, and then we'll put them inside there. I'll hold this side for you. That way you can show them up in the camera. I know they're not as big as the ones that we were showing on Don Pedro and down on the Delta. I get it, but that's all right. I guarantee you worked hard for all those. He'll take care of your fish for you. Step on over here, bud. So you need 256 to take the lead. I don't know if that's going to do it. It's going to be really close having 3 of those things today.
Really close. Really close.
All right, bud, let's throw them on the scale. Let's see what you end up with for the weekend. You are going to take that lead with 318 is going to be your total right now. So you're going to get the Lucas Oil hot seat, and we'll have a chat with you longer. Thank you very much, buddy. Mr. Mock, I'm sure we'll be seeing you soon. Nope, you cannot move that seat. Get up for a second. You just moved that, and that was in the way for the camera right there. That's the Lucas Oil hot seat right there, bud. That camera gets out of the way, then you're going to be out of focus. They want to see you. All right. Next up, coming into today in 9th place, Mr. Spencer Herrera is coming in today. He had 1078 yesterday. I'm going to have to see how much weight you're going to need. Total right now. That's not working. 3.15 is what you're going to need. How you doing today, Spencer?
I'm doing all right. It was a pretty tough day. Caught a lot of fish, but a lot of shorts. But yeah. It was pretty good. I fished with a lot of good guys this week. Mike Nicolini and Wayne Brazil, first 2 pros.
Stepping back out of I can't reach you over there.
Yeah, but I was really blessed to have good draws the first 2 days. Yeah.
Right on, bud. You're ready to weigh your fish, aren't you? Yeah. I can tell. All right, step on over there and grab them. You're done. All right. All right, bud. Come on, step on over here. You need 315. That's definitely not going to do it here for you today, it doesn't look like.
Yeah, definitely not, but it's always nice to have one.
Absolutely.
Instead of nothing.
Absolutely. I guarantee you worked hard for that one fish. It's going to go 0.84. Not going to be enough to bump him, but you know what? Still a great finish this weekend.
Yeah, it's always nice to make top 10, especially in the championship.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, young man. Thank you for coming to fishing Wild West Bass Trail. All right, next up, coming in today in 8th place, this gentleman had 1090. He needs a total of 303 to take over the lead, Mr. Teddy Snyder. What's up, Teddy? Rough week this week.
Yeah, it was, but the thing when it's tough, it really makes catching 5 very rewarding, and I was able to do that all this week, so I'm just really happy for what I got, and I'm very appreciative. It was a grind out there.
Absolutely, and sometimes when it's a grind, it really makes you focus, and sometimes those people that lose that focus don't do quite as well, so I kind of like that because it takes them out of it mentally.
Absolutely. I mean, you take one cast off, and that could be the bite that puts you over the top. With the size of the fish, you're really just one bite away, and we'll probably see that play out in this weigh-in.
All right, buddy. Well, let's step over there and start pulling those things out of the bag. I'll hold this side for you. Right on. Like he says, sometimes it's so hard to catch 5 fish behind some of these pros. These guys are great sticks. There's a lot of fish out there, but they were talking all week about how they're having to weed through 11.5 and 12.5 inch fish. So, nice. There you go. Nice. I definitely think you got that 3 pounds whoop there, young man. All right. Right inside that bag there. Step on over here. Dan will take those for you. So right now you need 303 to take the lead. He's already getting up, ready to walk off the stage. We're going to set those things inside that basket there. 617 is going to be your total for today. That's going to give you 1707. That's going to put you in the lead right now. How you feeling?
I'll take it. I mean, like I said, I'm very appreciative for all my partners. Randy Pearson today was just beyond professional. He put me on him, and he really thought about me all day long. And I've had just every pro this year, Jason, put me, and it seems like that's residual. They really care about the yams, and they want us catching. So I've had a great year, and all the pros I draw, as great a fishermen as they are, they're actually better people.
You know what? And that's a testament to all these guys that are out here as well. Because you know what? If they're not on the fish for them to win, then a lot of times they will think about the co-angler in the back, and that's awesome on the back when they try to do everything they can do to help you get your 5.
Absolutely. And before we go, I just want to say thanks to my wife. She's very supportive of me fishing the Wild West. I also want to thank Phil's Propeller, Dobbins Rod, Anglers Marine, Kyle and Rick. Thanks for getting me in a Ranger. It was life-changing. I want to thank another sponsor, Bub Tosh with Paycheck Baits. And I really want to thank my traveling partner, Jay Gutterding. It's really, really rewarding to do this with somebody that you just really enjoy spending time with. So thanks a lot, Jay.
Well, awesome, Teddy. Congratulations, sir. You're going to take a seat over here at the Lucas Oil Hawk seat, and you will stay there until you get bumped. All right, next up, coming in today in 7th place. This gentleman had 1103 yesterday, Mr. Chris Raines. How you doing, Chris? Good to see you, sir.
Oh, I'm doing great. Anytime you can make a top 10, and especially when it's in the championship, that's fantastic. So,
Anybody you want to thank out there?
yeah, I got to thank my wife and my 2 daughters. I got to thank my mom and dad for their love and support. It's really important to me, and it means a lot. So, plus I got to thank a couple guys that helped me out a little bit. G-Funk Baits, Reckless Baits, and Spinaka Farms.
Right on, bud. All right, well, why don't you step on right over here, and we're going to get those fish and put them inside your bag. That's all right. They don't have to be that big. You got to have 5 of those things. Step on over here. So right now you need 604 to take the lead from Mr. Snyder over there and get that Lucas Oil hot seat. Don't think it's going to happen, Does not appear to. It looks like it's going to be just shy. 518 is what we're going to add to your total, giving you 1621. Thank you for coming out and fishing with Wild West this year, man. Still a respectable finish.
And thanks to you guys, Wild West they're working really hard, and all you guys do a great job in just giving us this platform to fish at. You know, it's really a good thing.
Awesome. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you coming out and fishing with us. Have a safe trip, sir. All right, coming in today in 6th place. This gentleman had 11:44 on the first 2 days, Mr. Wade Goodwin. Come on over, Wade. How you doing, bud? Good. How was your day today?
Good. Had a good day. All 3 days were good. Had fun fishing with the pros, and caught 4 the first day, 5 second, and 4 today.
Got 4 again today, huh?
Yeah.
Anybody you want to think of?
Wild West and the pros I was with, and I had a good time.
Awesome, Wade. Well, I can see you are ready to start weighing these fish, so let's go ahead and pull those things out of the bag. You're going to show them to the camera there. This whole week, it's been a story about culling through very small fish, unfortunately, and trying to get those 13-inch fish. These fish have to be 13 inches with their mouth open on a flatboard. So these guys have said, I've caught 40 fish this weekend, but unfortunately, not all of them would measure. So come on over here, Wade. So right now, you need 563 to take the lead from Mr. Snyder right now. We're going to see if you've got that. Looks like you're going to fall just shy at 451.
A little bit short, but I had a good time, and just want to thank Wild West and my boaters I was with, and all my friends at home.
All right, buddy. Wade, thank you very much, sir. It's always a pleasure. All right, Teddy, you've survived 2 now. How you feeling, buddy?
I've been in this position before, and there's some bags of lurking.
Is there a couple of them back there lurking? You must know something I don't know yet. All right, next person coming up. Coming in today in 5th place, this gentleman had 11:49 for the first 2 days, Mr. Trevor Gray. What's up, Trevor? How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Good, man. Anybody you want to say hi to out there?
Yeah. Babe, love you. Thanks for your support. Thanks for letting me do this. It's kind of been a mini bucket list for me to fish a circuit like this, and it's been a fun year. And yeah, I'm beat.
I'll bet it's an absolute brutal day out here today. I know, and this weekend, especially now, we're starting before 6 o'clock in the morning, and then we're going to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You're getting 9.5 hours in every single day.
Yep, and not a lot of sleep.
I absolutely understand that one. Why don't you step over here and we'll start pulling your fish out of the bag. These guys always talk about how big of a grind it is out here, and I'll tell you what, it is nothing short of that here this weekend. That is a nice looking fish. I'll bet you were looking for a few more of those. Beautiful fish right there, young man. Unfortunately, I don't see any more in that bag. Come on over, bud. Well, you needed 558 to take the lead there. You had a nice one there. If you'd had 4 more of those, that would have definitely happened. But unfortunately, that's probably not going to do it for you. It looks like you have 266 added to your total. Still a very good finish for the weekend.
Yeah, it was a grind. Caught a lot of fish day 1. Day 2 kind of squeaked by. And then today we're on a good pattern today. And just trying to follow Jason Cordiale with the same cadence was tough. So I finally made an adjustment. It was just a little bit too late. Wish I had another hour, but
always another hour after a 9.5-hour day.
Yeah, that's the game, as a game of adjustments. I just a little bit too late to make that adjustment today, but it was a great day, and all three days had good pros that were very courteous and very professional, and that's they're setting the standard.
And that's awesome when they do that, but also it says a lot about the co-anglers in the back. When you let them know how much you appreciate what they do, it makes them want to reciprocate. So thank you very much, Trevor, for coming out and fishing with us, bud. I appreciate it. Have a great day. All right, our next co-angler coming into this weekend, he had 1197 for the first 2 days. This gentleman fished with Jason Borofka today, Mr. Derek Benefield. Carrying a bag like that, trip coming on up on the stage, buddy. You've had this grin on your face ever since you come in to check in down there.
Well, good things happened this morning. Had a great time with Jason, and things worked out well.
Absolutely. I know you were a little bit frustrated with yesterday when you came to weigh in. You're like, oh, man, I hope I can make it and squeak this out. And here you are. You come in today, and you were in 4th place.
Yeah, I'm feeling great, man. I hope it holds up.
All right, bud. Well, we're going to get your bag open right now. We'll see what you got in there. I'll hold this side for you. You can hold those fish up for the camera. Nope, 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 inside the bag. There you go. The one he's holding. Nice. 3 fish. Looks like she's got a 5 fish limit in there. There's number 4. And number 5. What? Look at that grunt on his face right there. The one that would have ate them all. Every one of them. Absolutely beautiful fish. That is gorgeous. Very nice. All right, buddy. Go ahead and throw that inside that bag. That would have been nice for big fish money this last couple of days, but I'll tell you what, this right here helps you right there. Right now, you are currently 5.10 pounds. Step on over here. Behind the lead, Mr. Snyder right here. That's probably going to end up doing it right now. Looks like you're going to weigh in a total of 947. Absolutely great bag of fish, young man. Wow. Anybody you want to say hi to out there?
Oh, yeah, I definitely want to say hi to my wife and thank her for supporting my fishing addiction, and all my friends and family that are out here and everybody else that came out to watch.
I heard somebody said when the cameraman pulled up on another boat, he said, I don't know, but you might want to be around the corner because we just heard some yelling and screaming right around the corner. They must have just done something.
Oh, yeah, that was me. I lit up the canyon. Oh, boy.
Yep, the camera guy was letting us know that. Well, you're going to take over the Lucas Oil hot seat, Derek, and sit there until you get bumped out. Congratulations, sir. Mr. Snyder, thank you, sir. It was a pleasure. All right, buddy. Nice. Very nice. Don't move our chair. There you go. No, we don't want to move that chair because that camera is focused right on you right now, especially since you're sitting in first place right now with 3 more people to weigh in. Next angler coming up to weigh in. This co-angler is part of the Rusty Hook family as well. He's coming in with 12:04 for the first 2 days of competition. Mr. Dante Ray. How you doing, Dante?
I'm doing great, man. Had a great event. It's always a blessing if you can make it here to Championship Sunday. So I can't complain about that. And these weights that you guys are seeing out there, they really are staggering. But this was a difficult tournament. So to come in with 5 fish every day, my accomplishment to me, I can't ask for anything else, man.
Absolutely. You know, the big thing, too, is just staying positive. It's so hard to do that when you're out there for as many hours as you are and it's hot. You're not getting the bites, or you're culling through 12-inch fish, and you're not getting to put anything in the box. It's all part of the mental part, too.
It is, and it really helps when you have these pros who are seasoned, that have been there, done that, and their positivity just rolls with you. I had Howard yesterday and today, and I had Clayton Eastlick, and both guys were positive, and I really believe those positive vibes kind of helped out.
They definitely do, and I know I've fished behind Howard, too, and I absolutely get it. You know what? He's a great fisherman. It's tough sometimes to fish behind him, but you know what? He always stays positive, so it's a great thing.
And let me note, he always tried to take care of his AMs. Yes, he does. He's always aware of that. So if you're on the fence about fishing Wild West next year as a co-angler, there are guys out here that will get you to where you want to be. Just come on out and participate. Come join us. Come have some fun.
All right, buddy. Well, why don't we step over here and get your fish out of your bag? Hold those up for the camera. Yes, you did say you were thankful for those. Nope, put them inside that bag right over there. There you go. Nice. 2 more. Absolutely. All right, a 5 fish limit for Mr. Dante Ray. Right now, Dante, you need 941 to take that lead from Mr. Derek Benefield. I don't know if that's a 9-pound limit in there.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think I'm going to be way short.
Yep, just a little bit. 491. We're going to add that to your total. You know what? Great weekend. Always great to see you out here fishing with us.
We appreciate it, man. I'm speaking for the rest of the co's. We're ecstatic about just making it here, and it's really an accomplishment. So I want to give some special thanks to my sponsors, because without them, this event especially, I couldn't have done it. I want to give special thanks to Rusty Hooks. You all heard that they were in an accident. Please pray for us with them. Frenzy Baits. All my fish for all 3 days were caught on the nail. That's all I threw. That's what got me here. Pro Point Lures, Elite Customs, and Atomic Baits. I used a hand pour, 4-inch worm. Actually came into play for the last 2 days. So I really appreciate all of you and my family. My family surprised me and showed up. My woman and my son.
Awesome. That's great. They came out here as well to support you, Dante. It's always a pleasure to see you, sir.
Absolutely.
All right, buddy. Take care. See you next season. All right, Derek, you got 2 more to get through.
Yep, man, I hope I hold up. I know Sean's a stick, and so is the other guy, so we'll see what happens.
All right, buddy. Next up, this gentleman came in today with 1226 total for the first 2 days of competition. Mr. Nicholas Markert. Hey, Nick. How you doing, bud? Good to see you, man. Anybody you want to say hi to?
Yeah, my son Nicholas. He's watching at home. Hey, buddy. I'll see you later.
That's it? That's all you got for us now? Yep. You ready to weigh your fish in? You want to tell us about your weekend?
It was tough. Caught a lot of fish. I mean, I literally caught maybe 6 keepers a day. It was tough. I mean, it's not Orville for sure.
It is definitely difficult right now. We're not sure exactly what's going on. There's some kind of a funk going. And you know what? We're doing everything we can do to try to help this fishery. Hopefully we get it back on track soon.
Yeah, it needs help. They look sick.
All right, buddy. Let's take and get your fish right now, and we'll get those things weighed for you. Right over there in that bag, sir. That's been the theme for everybody this weekend, just about, is rats. That is definitely part of it. But there are lots of fish to be caught. That's a long one there. It just doesn't have much of a belly on it. All right, he'll take that bag from you. All right, Nick, so you need 892 right now to take over that lead. Let's see what you got that. I don't know if there's 892 in it.
No, far from it. I'm happy to get over 6. That's amazing. I thought it was.
All right, bud. You ended up with 577 with the penalty that you ended up with right there. That's going to give you a total of 1803 for the weekend. Great job out there this weekend, but not enough to take that Lucas Oil hot seat.
No, it'd be nice, but I think he's got it sewed up.
All right, buddy. Well, thanks for coming out and fishing with Wild West, Nick. And then there was one. All right, Derek, stepping up here, buddy. All right, so this is the last one right here you're going to have to go through. What are you thinking right now? Because this right here is for a boat. You're looking at about $25,000 for first place right now. Second place is probably going to be somewhere in around the $3,000 mark, I'm guessing, somewhere in there.
Well, that's a big difference between first and second. So hopefully I hold first, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring up our angler that was here already, first up on this stage. This gentleman had 1330 for his first 2 days of competition here. Mr. Sean Mock. What's up, Sean? How you doing, buddy? All right, you're back up here again. All right, so tell me a little bit about it. You ready to weigh these things?
I am. This guy has been following me all season, and I know he's somebody to reckon with here. So he's been right there every time I turn around. So.
And I know you've been battling for the Angler of the Year. Who was the person you were battling with?
Jason Fuchs was the closest, and he didn't make it today. Snyder, I believe.
Teddy Snyder. How many places did you have to beat him? Did he have to beat you by?
He was 2 points behind me going into today. So
you just have to finish right above him, and you'll be good to go.
There you go.
All right, Bubba, let's go ahead and pull those fish out of there. We're going to put those inside the bag. Did you get you a limit today?
I did.
Awesome. 5 fish. I get it. Number 2. He's got 5 of them in there. All year long. And your 5th and final fish. That's a nice, better fish right there. All right, he's going to take those fish from you. I am going to take this trophy right here and hold this up. Right now, Mr. Mock, I believe you need, well, it looks like you need 789, and I do know that you had a .25 penalty for one of your fish on there. So you're going to need probably somewhere right around 805, somewhere in there. Is that what it is? 789 is what you need to take the lead. He's going to put those fish in there right now, and we're going to crown the champion. Mr. Derek Benefield is going to be your champion of the 2018 Lucas Oil Western Classic. Mr. Mock, come on up here, sir. It looks like you're probably still going to hold on to your Angler of the Year thing real quick. You want to say anything to anybody?
I do. Hey, my mom and dad's here, my son and his family, grandkids. I want to thank Phil's Propeller for their support this season. There's always something to be thankful for. Always, no matter what, there's something to be grateful for.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much, Sean. I really appreciate it.
We want to remember our men and women of the armed forces, present and past. Thank you for your sacrifice.
All right, buddy. Thanks, Sean. We'll be talking to you real soon. Mr. Derek Benefield, come on over here, buddy. You did it, man. You just won yourself a boat. You got yourself a Ranger RT 188 with a 115 Evinrude on it. I know you've been working hard for this. You've been talking about moving to the front of the boat. I'll tell you what, this might be the time to do it. You just did everything you could do on the co-angler side over here.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of lakes I'm real familiar with, and I would be comfortable on the front of the boat, but there's a lot of water I'm not real comfortable on yet. And these guys will show you the way. I'm telling you, man, these pros are great guys, man. They show you just awesome techniques, awesome areas. Couldn't ask for anything more, man. This circuit is awesome.
Well, that's absolutely amazing. You know what? I'm going to hand you this piece of paper right here. That is going to be a certificate for your new boat and your trophy right there. Mr. Derek Benefield, your 2018 Lucas Oil Co-Angler Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back with your pro standings.
For over 30 years, Lucas Oil has provided the very best products for the land and sea. From this success stems another amazing product from the Lucas Marine lineup, Lucas Slick Mist Marine Speed Wax. Just spray it on and wipe it off. Lucas Marine Speed Wax will make your boat look brand new and provide great UV protection. Apply Lucas Marine Slick Mist to wet and dry surfaces in sunlight or shade. It's ideal in both fresh and saltwater application and prevents hard water deposits. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works. Hey everyone, Super Clean Pro Alex Klein here. First thing I do when I get off the water, grab a bottle of Super Clean. Take a couple sprays, spray it on your boat, grab a rag, quick wipe down. Works super fast and super easy. Keeps your boat looking sharp on and off the water. I highly recommend a bottle of Super Clean today.
Hey guys, Vince Hurtado here with Trapper Tackle. This spring in 2018, look for our short shank EWG treble hook. We have a little bit wider box in diameter. We have a few extra degrees facing inward. Application-wise, it's going to allow you to put a bigger hook on your bait, and for those fish that like to slap at it like this time of the year in spring, this is the choice of hook to use. Look at that. Look for it at your favorite tackle shop or your online dealer.
Hey everyone, Super Clean Pro Alex Klein here. First thing I do when I get off the water, grab a bottle of Super Clean. Take a couple sprays, spray it on your boat, grab a rag, quick wipe down. Works super fast and super easy. Keeps your boat looking sharp on and off the water. I highly recommend a bottle of Super Clean today.
Hey guys, Vince Hurtado here with Trapper Tackle. This spring in 2018, look for the new release of our extra heavy all-purpose hook. Those of you who like to flip shot or like to drop shot with heavy line, this is the hook for you. Some of the applications that it's really good for is some of your bigger stick baits. Throw it in the weeds. You don't have to worry about any type of hook opening up. This extra heavy all-purpose hook will get the job done. Check it out at your local tackle shop or your favorite online dealer. Woo!
Want to achieve the highest performance out of your outboard engine? Introducing the newest product from the makers at Lucas Oil, Marine Fuel Treatment and Injector Cleaner. Lucas Marine Fuel Treatment stabilizes fuel and eliminates corrosion. It cleans and lubricates the complete fuel system. Perfect for marine outboard applications. Eliminates the need for higher octane fuels and will not void your warranty. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back real quick to the 2018 Lucas Oil Pro-Am Championship here on beautiful Lake Oroville. We just finished crowning our co-angler champion for this weekend, Mr. Derek Benefield. Something we definitely want to bring up here as well, Mr. Sean Mock. Come on up here, Mr. Mock. Mr. Mock worked hard all year long. We're going to present him with his trophy for the Angler of the Year for the co-angler, Mr. Mock, for 2018 in Wild West Bass Trail. Congratulations, sir. I know you worked very hard for that.
I don't even know what to say, guys. Hey, Mom, Dad, thanks for everything. Son, appreciate you being here. Fans, I got some friends in Montana that's been following along. I appreciate you guys tuning in every day. or at each tournament. My mom's over here mouthing something, wanting me to say something. I'm not sure what it is.
Wild West Bass Trail is what she's telling you.
Yeah. Hey, I want to thank you and your family, your hard work, your daughter, and everything, running bags up and down the docks. You know.
You know what? It's been an absolute pleasure. And for a lot of you that don't know, my daughter is actually graduating high school this year, and she's going off to the Navy. So this is going to be her last Pro-Am that she gets to work with us. My daughter, Leslie, I love you, young lady, and we'll be talking to you real soon as well. But Mr. Mock, right now, this is about you. Congratulations, sir. I know you worked very hard for that. That's going to be your entry fees for next season. Congratulations, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now what you've been waiting for, we are going to get into our pro anglers. Coming in today, this gentleman he was the only pro to weigh in double-digit bags both days of the first 2 days of the tournament. So he's coming in with quite a lead, but I know that he always worries about the threats behind him because everyone in this top 10 right here is capable of catching these fish, especially on Lake Oroville. So first person we're going to bring up here, this gentleman had 25.61 for the first 2 days of competition here on Oroville, Mr. Bryant Smith. What's up, Bryant? How you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm exhausted mentally, physically. My hands hurt, but you know, it couldn't have. I had an amazing week. That's all it is. You know, I couldn't do anything wrong, and it just worked out really well. So.
You know what? You're always in contention wherever you go. It doesn't matter if you go to the Delta. It doesn't matter if you go to Shasta. You go down to Havasu. I mean, you're always in contention, just 1 or 2 bites away, which a lot of guys are as well, but you consistently do it. So it's not a surprise that you're standing up here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky. I get to spend a lot of time on the water, and you know, that helps. I get to, you know, experiment with things and keep my mind fresh and, you know, always introducing myself to new scenarios, and that helps, you know, that helps a lot.
Absolutely. I absolutely get. Well, right now, you've got 25.61 for your first 2 days. You're going to take the Lucas Oil hot seat in hopes of going after that boat. You're Ranger Pro. You're also Evinrude. You've got every contingency on this list. You have Dobbins, Trapper, Yamamoto, P-Line, Lowrance. You have them all. And if you end up winning this thing, this could be about $85,000 by the time you're said and done with your upgrades, your cash from Evinrude. I mean, it could be amazing.
Well, let's get it over with.
All right, Brian. Congratulations, sir. Have a seat over here on the Lucas Oil hot seat, all right? Thank you. Here, let me move this back a little. There you go. Yesterday he was telling me I was trying to jinx him, which I definitely was not trying to do that. But I'll tell you, these guys have to know, when they support all these sponsors that come out here and support Wild West Bass Trail, they have the opportunity to take home some good money. On top of their big fish checks, some of our big fish checks this year have been $1,000, and we pay 5 of them on the pro side. So these guys are not fishing for chump change here. They're fishing for a lot, over 90% of their money back, usually around 92 to 94%. So especially when you support these sponsors, they step up and they help us. So, all right, our first pro angler we're going to bring up here today, he's coming in today in 10th place. Definitely no stranger to top 10s. He had 13.18 for the first 2 days out here on Oroville, Mr. Randy Pearson. How you doing, Randy? I know you got some family here too, so I'm sure you're going to want to say hi to them.
Yeah, I got to start off, and my parents came up, and my dad kind of does everything for the boat, so he makes it real easy on me. I don't have to do any maintenance or anything, so he takes care of that. And then last night, my wife called me, and she says, I'm coming up to the weigh, and I said, well, hold off, you know, don't come up. There's no way I'm going to catch Bryant. Maybe by Wednesday I could if he sat there, but...
if he stayed right there in that seat and you got to go for the next 2 days?
Yeah. So she came up. Thank you, Jan. And then she brought Jacob and Megan and then her boyfriend, Jason. I really appreciate that. And then also Brian Cogburn is my travel partner. Cogburn Distributing, he sponsors me. What a great guy. He makes it so easy. Last night I got back. He went and got dinner while I got my stuff ready. Just thank you very much. So, and thank you for my family and his wife Tish, so just awesome.
Absolutely. You know what? Our support that we have from all of the people out here, it's absolutely makes our job a lot easier. You know what? I'm lucky enough to get to bring my family along every time we go do one of these events, so I know what that means to be able to not have to worry about stuff while you're in the back of the boat getting your stuff done, and they're out getting the little things done for you. Number 2, you got a 5-fish limit, or you got 4 in there today?
I only got 4.
You only had 4 of them in there today. Went for those big bites knowing that you need them. Absolutely. I absolutely get that. But you know what? Being a Dobbins Ranger Pro, I know that you're no stranger up here to giving this a shot. So we're going to weigh these fish. Right now you need 1244 to take over the lead. Not going to do it for you. 458 is going to be your total added to there. You're going to have 1776 for the weekend. Still a respectable finish.
Thank you very much. And the sponsors, Outdoor Sportsman in Stockton, they take care of me so much. I appreciate them. Keeper Worms, Dobbins Rods, I'm probably forgetting someone, and Guns Fish and Other Stuff is another one. And then lastly, I work for a gun distributor, and I'm a sales rep, and being able to work for them, travel, and being able to fish means a ton. So I appreciate that. And
it's very difficult to get that kind of time off of work that you need to be able to compete with all these guys, unless you can just go out and catch them every single time, which we all know that is not easy to do. You have to put in your hours. And also, you know what? You got a Giants hat on, so you got some luck coming with you. So, Randy, thank you so much for coming out and fishing with us this weekend. All right, our next pro angler coming in today with 9th place. He had 13:48 for the first 2 days, Mr. Jason Cordiale. Also no stranger to the top 10s out here with Wild West Bass Trail. How you doing, Jay?
Doing great. Exhausted and hot. Yep. Yeah, I had a great tournament. Actually never caught a fish over 2 pounds. I think I know every houseboat on this lake now. And it's exhausting. Skipping 4-pound tests under every one of these houseboats. The 50th houseboat, you finally get bit.
Absolutely. But you know, it sounds like you were up one of the canyons because you had Mr. Benefield with you out there today, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. You
got to see if you were around him.
I saw him catch that big one. So
I heard there was one that blew up on you earlier, and it was a pretty good sized fish too on your topwater stuff.
No, I had no topwater bites today. No, that wasn't me.
Oh, and then they're giving me bad info. That's all right. You know what? We'll go ahead and weigh your fish. Go ahead and grab those things out of that bag. Sometimes I have to go with info, and they're not talking about the same angler that I'm talking about. Nice. One of those things today where you get to go for broke because you're down there in 9th place and you know that, you know what, I'm going to try and get those fish as best I can. One more in there. Got a 5-fish limit for Mr. Cordiale. Well, right now, you need 12-14 to take that lead over from Bryant Smith. I don't think that's going to happen, but you know what? I know you grinded for every one of those fish.
Yeah, I grinded for every fish I caught this week.
All right, buddy. Your total weight right now for today is going to be 540 added to that. It's going to give you 1888. Still a great finish for the weekend. Thank you for coming out and fishing with Wild West.
Yeah, thank you. I had a great time.
All right, bud. See you next year. All right, our next angler coming in today in 8th place. This gentleman had 1382 for the first 2 days out of Yuba City, California, Mr. Phil Garcia. Phil, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine.
Doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Man, not only is it tough, but then you got to stand there in the heat also. Yep. It was crazy. My only thing was I ran brand new water every single day. So I wasn't trying to catch fish in the same spots.
In the same exact location? You were just moving around trying to chase them and get there before they do?
Yeah, I was pre-fishing every day, basically.
Well, you know what? Being your home water, that makes it a lot easier to be able to do something like that. So I absolutely get it. Go ahead and grab your fish out of your bag there, and we'll take and get your fish weighed. This is a decent-looking bag of fish there, sir. I know we're used to catching a lot bigger bags on this lake, but unfortunately right now, with this weather and the crazy changes it's been, fish number 2, you got a 5-fish limit in there. Nice. I know on this body of water, you're one of the fishermen that's usually one of them guys catching them double-digit bags quite regularly, so I understand when it gets kind of tough out here. Go ahead and throw that inside the bag there. Dan will take care of that for you. There you go. So right now you need 1180 to take that lead over from Mr. Bryant. And I do not think that's going to be at 633 is going to be your total. This weekend right now, it looks like you're going to have 2015 for the weekgoing. Anybody you want to say hi to?
Yeah, my wife and kids, I'm sure they're watching this time. They couldn't make it up. And my mom, she's going to watch. And I want to say thanks to all my travel buddies, Lou and Glenn and Kenny and Anthony. They they made every tournament fun. We'd hang out and joke around every day, and it made every tournament a lot of fun.
Absolutely makes it to where you enjoy coming out and doing this because it is a grind at times. So, Phil, thanks for coming out and fishing with Wild West. I appreciate it, sir. Have a great rest of your weekend. All right, next angler coming into today, he had $13.99 for the first 2 days of competition, Mr. Howard Hughes. How you doing, Howard?
Hanging in there. Yes, sir.
You ready to sit down, I'm sure.
Yeah. Should I do my talking now before we?
You can definitely do
I'm going to do some. I don't normally do that much talking, but my wife and I just celebrated our 50th anniversary about 2 months ago.
All right. Congratulations.
And I've been tournament bass fishing for 41. You talk about a saint.
Yes, I absolutely understand how that is.
And real quick, I'd like to thank all the guys in Reading, Phil's, Reading Onasidu, and guys up there that help us out a lot. So, and of course, Ding Mendez and Rod Strainer, Berkeley, and Rance, and all the people that have made his career awesome. I'm about to turn 73 in 2 months. You're never too old if you want to do it.
No, absolutely, Howard. You know what? I've fished behind you a couple of times as well, and fished around you for years, probably 15 years that I've been doing this. And you've always been a staple to this sport, and it's a pleasure seeing you out here all the time. And hopefully you keep doing it as long as you possibly can.
It's starting to get tough.
I absolutely get it, Howard. Let's go ahead and get your fish and put them in the bag. It's a pleasure to always come out here and see you out here fishing. I understand how tough it gets, especially when we got this kind of heat out here. I actually drew Howard up on Lake Shasta one time, and I'll tell you what, talk about catching a ton of fish. Nice. I'm going to grab both of those out of there. There it is, right there. Nice, nice fish, Howard. Beautiful fish. All right, give you that right there. You can wipe your hands off. Come on over here. Right now, you're currently 1162 behind him. You need 1163 to take over that lead. Not going to be enough.
I'm sure it's not.
All right, 663, or 633, I'm sorry. Looks like it. Wait a minute, where was it? 660. What happened to my scale? It just went off. Hold on just a second here. Do not let those things go. Something just went haywire on my scale, and I don't know why. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back because I got to fix this scale issue.
For over 30 years, Lucas Oil has provided the very best products for the land and sea. From this success stems another amazing product from the Lucas Marine lineup, Lucas Slick Mist Marine Speed Wax. Just spray it on and wipe it off. Lucas Marine Speed Wax will make your boat look brand new and provide great UV protection. Apply Lucas Marine Slick Mist to wet and dry surfaces in sunlight or shade. It's ideal in both fresh and saltwater application and prevents hard water deposits. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
Hey guys, Vince Hurtado here with Trapper Tackle. This spring in 2018, look for it, our short shank EWG treble hook. We have a little bit wider box in diameter. We have a few extra degrees facing inward. Application wise, it's going to allow you to put a bigger hook on your bait, and for those fish that like to slap at it like this time of the year in spring, this is the choice of hook to use. Look at that. Look for it at your favorite tackle shop or your online dealer.
Hey everyone, Super Clean Pro Alex Klein here. First thing I do when I get off the water, grab a bottle of Super Clean. Take a couple sprays, spray it on your boat, grab a rag, quick wipe down. Works super fast and super easy. Keeps your boat looking sharp on and off the water. I highly recommend a bottle of Super Clean today.
Want to achieve the highest performance out of your outboard engine? Introducing the newest product from the makers at Lucas Oil, Marine Fuel Treatment and Injector Cleaner. Lucas Marine Fuel Treatment stabilizes fuel and eliminates corrosion. It cleans and lubricates the complete fuel system. Perfect for marine outboard applications. Eliminates the need for higher octane fuels and will not void your warranty. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
Hey guys, Vince Hurtado here with Trapper Tackle. This spring in 2018, look for the new release of our extra heavy all-purpose hook. Those of you who like to flip shot or like to drop shot with heavy line, this is the hook for you. Some of the applications that it's really, really good for is some of your bigger stick baits. Throw it in the weeds. You don't have to worry about any type of hook opening up. This extra heavy all-purpose hook will get the job done. Check it out at your local tackle shop or your favorite online dealer. Woo!
For over 30 years, Lucas Oil has provided the very best products for the land and sea. From this success stems another amazing product from the Lucas Marine lineup, Lucas Slick Mist Marine Speed Wax. Just spray it on and wipe it off. Lucas Marine Speed Wax will make your boat look brand new and provide great UV protection. Apply Lucas Marine Slick Mist to wet and dry surfaces in sunlight or shade. It's ideal in both fresh and saltwater application and prevents hard water deposits. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
Hey guys, Vince Hurtado here with Trapper Tackle. This spring in 2018, look for it, our short shank EWG treble hook. We have a little bit wider box in diameter. We have a few extra degrees facing inward. Application wise, it's going to allow you to put a bigger hook on your bait, and for those fish that like to slap at it like this time of the year in spring, this is the choice of hook to use. Look at that. Look for it at your favorite tackle shop or your online dealer.
Hey everyone, Super Clean Pro Alex Klein here. First thing I do when I get off the water, grab a bottle of Super Clean. Take a couple sprays, spray it on your boat, grab a rag, quick wipe down. Works super fast and super easy. Keeps your boat looking sharp on and off the water. I highly recommend a bottle of Super Clean today.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had a little issue with our scales. We got that all figured out, got our backup stuff out, and I want to make sure that Mr. Hughes gets credit for all the weight that he had in his bag in case there was something wrong with that scale after it just shut off. So they did get the reading of it, but we're going to reweigh these things for you anyways. We're going to set those back in there. You currently need 1163. And I know they're going to stop flipping here in just a second. 662. 662 is going to be your weight, sir. This one will not walk. Thank you very much. It's not going to be enough to get you up there. Thank you for coming out, Howard.
Been fun. Thanks, guys.
All right, Mr. Smith. You've gone through 3 of them. How you feeling right now?
Oh, I'm nervous.
Nervous and ready for this to be over with. All right, the next pro coming up today, he's coming in today with 1534 for the first 2 days of competition, Mr. Greg Gutierrez. Thank you guys for being so patient with us out there. I appreciate it, Greg. Always a pleasure to see you.
Hey, everything works, man. It's all good. We're out here. We're enjoying it. We're under shade and catching fish on Lake Orville on Championship Sunday. What the heck?
Absolutely, can't get much better than that.
No. It could if he didn't show up, but but it's all right. You know, there's always got to be a champion, and like I said earlier this morning, you know, I felt like I was in the middle of a runaway locomotive, and we got the steam engine in the front just pulling everybody behind, and I got all these cars behind me that are going to run me over. So we'll see what happens.
All right, buddy. Well, let's go ahead and get your fish over there. Put them inside your basket. We're going to get those other ones out of there, and we're going to hold them up for the camera so they can see them. The giants, huh? Number 3. Now here comes number 4. And it's going to get better here in just a second. It does look like that.
Always gets better. Always gets better.
Very nice fish. Absolutely beautiful bass. All right, Greg, come on over here. I'm going to give you that right there. Anybody you want to say hi and thank?
Hey, you know, first of all, I got to thank my wife for always putting up with me and taking care of me, and obviously Steve and Danielle Klein and the Klein boys for taking care of me this week. Awesome. I appreciate everything you guys do for me, and then of course I got to go down the line. You know, I've got Gone Fishing Marine, I've got Lowrance, I've got Mercury Marine, I've got iRod, Gamma Fishing, Reaction Innovation. All these people have just put my team together to help me do as well as I do, and I just love them for it. They all take care of me.
Well, we know how hard you work at this. Right now, you need 1028 to take that lead from Mr. Smith, and that one's going to help. You think it's going to do it?
Oh, if I lean on that bag really hard, it might work.
Looks like you're going to end up with 940 for the weekend or today. really close, not quite enough. Going to put you just shy of it. Going to give you a great total for the week at 24.74. Always a pleasure to have you out here.
Thanks, appreciate it.
All right, Greg, take care. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next angler coming up here came up in 5th place for the first 2 days. He had 16.33 for the first 2 days. Mr. Jason Borofka. How you doing, Jay?
Doing good, Jay. Every time I'm up here, Championship Sunday, I mean, I feel really lucky to be here. Gosh, I had such a good time. I want to thank, congrats to Derek. I don't know where you're at, Derek. He won, and he was with me today, and we had a special moment. He caught that fish, and we were hugging and everything, and yeah, we grown men were hugging out there.
So that was the topwater bite that I heard that was missed the first time was on you, not Jason Cordiale.
No. The topwater bite, it will be on camera. Phil got it. It was in the afternoon. I already had my limit, and it was just blowing up. It was over 4 pounds. You'll all be able to see it on TV. It was an exciting day. You know, well, there was a moment there, and he caught that one, and I don't want to give up what I got, but we were catching some fish. I seen some big ones, and I thought there was a chance. There was a little tiny chance. A hope that there was something possible. But no, it was an awesome tournament. I love Orville. I love tough lake fishing. I know there's guys going, yeah, we don't like it, but hey, it's a championship. It's got to be tough. It can't be just easy, okay? So I had a great time. I want to weigh these things.
Let's do it. Let's weigh your fish right here, Jay. Looks like you guys were around some really nice fish. You know, you put your co-angler on them as well, and you know what? I've fished on the back of your boat as well. Nope, over there inside that bag right there, sir. So I know how hard you work to try to get your co-anglers fish as well. So you definitely are not short in that category. So it's really appreciative to the co-anglers. Come out here and fish behind pros like yourself. You got 2 more. You got a 5 fish limit in there. That always helps. And you had that glimmer of hope, and that right there helps right there. But that last one in there, I'll tell you what, man, if you would have had that other one with it, absolutely beautiful fish. Put that inside the bag. You are currently 9.29 behind Mr. Bryant Smith right now.
Gonna be really close.
Well, it looks like you're going to take that lead from him with 9.59. So you're going to take that lead and take the Lucas Oil hot seat for a short time.
Yeah, it'll be a short time for sure. Gosh, man, hats off to you.
All right, man. Mr. Smith, we'll be seeing you back up here in a few moments to weigh your fish. Mr. Borofka, you get to take the Lucas Oil hot seat. And I'm sure you want to say hello. Just sit. Nope, don't move it. It's set on that camera right there, so that camera knows you're in there. So I know you probably want to say hello to Tara real quick. Go ahead and have a seat.
Hey, babe, I got that one for you. Yeah, I want to say hi to her. She's watching, and she's at home, and we're approaching 6 months pregnant. So, you know, she wishes she could be here, but we're creating another fisherman. So I'm really excited. I'm actually, as soon as it's over, I'm just jamming home, give her a big hug. I already miss her, and rub her belly and say hi to my boy.
Yeah, we know Tara wishes she was here as well. Absolutely. Tara fishes also right alongside Jason on the co-angler side, so she's always around him with practice. It was kind of surprised to see her not out fishing with Wild West this year, and then lo and behold, we find out why. Long after that, they kept it a secret for quite a while, so we just thought you just weren't allowing her to come out here and play with us. We should have known better. All right, next angler coming in today, he came in 4th place out of Truckee, California with 17.21 for the first 2 days, Mr. J.R. Wright. What's up, JR? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody who came out. It's a good crowd in Orville, like Jason was saying. Everybody complained, but it's the best equal playing field there is. Anybody can win, you know. We got Bryant from Castro Valley, and he's winning, so.
Absolutely. You know what? It's always everybody's game out here, especially when you guys are as good as you are at finding those fish. So I know it was a grind. It was tough, and you're looking at that bag like you're ready to go weigh them.
Oh, yeah, there's 5 giants in this bag.
All right. But you know what? While you're doing it, you can at least say hi to Viola.
Oh, she's my biggest supporter right there, and my family.
Absolutely. I understand that one. Here comes the giant. But you got 5 of them in there. You have to have that.
Yeah, it was a struggle, but I got 5. So, I mean, it was a good time, and to be here on Championship Sunday is a good time.
All right, 5th fish right there. JR, you need 872 to take the lead over from Mr. Borofka. Probably don't have that, you don't think?
No, I barely have 5. Oh, 4 something.
Looks like you're going to end up with 480 for the day. So you know what? Tough day for you today, but $25.92 for the weekend.
Yeah, I just want to thank, Wild West for coming out, my family, my wife, like I said, my biggest supporter, Pal Rods. And we got to really support this circuit because if we want to, I don't do this for a living. I do it because of the camaraderie, all the guys I fish with, a bunch of great group of guys. But we really need this. And Jeremy and you guys are all doing a great job. So we need to step it up as fishermen and support them.
Well, thank you very much for coming out, JR. Always a pleasure, sir. All right, the next angler, this gentleman came in today in third place with 1782, Mr. Scott Douglas. How you doing, Scott? Good to see you, sir.
Tough day.
Didn't get the cameraman you were hoping for today.
I did. He finally about 11 o'clock or so, Thomas showed up, and he's still my good luck charm because I did catch another keeper with Thomas in the boat. So,
Right on.
yeah. So.
You had said that all weekend, that every time the cameraman got to your boat, you caught a good fish.
I think you guys set me up on purpose. I think you sent him somewhere else so I couldn't have him in my boat. That's a wrong trick there.
That had nothing to do with us doing that. Go ahead and grab your fish there, sir, and we'll let you put those in the bag. Had a great couple of first days out here on Orville. Absolutely understand. And you know what? And I talked to your co-anglers too, and they caught them as well. Is there anybody you want to say hi to while you're doing it?
My day 2 partner won.
Your day 2 partner won. All right, you're going to have 2 to come in with you today. You need a total of 811. That's not going to happen. Is there anybody you want to thank out there?
I want to say hi to my brother and my mom. I know they're out there watching. Hey, guys. My brother said he wanted to see me dance.
We're going to add 248 to that total for your weekend.
Thanks a lot. Hey, you guys do a great job out here. I want to thank any vet that's out there watching. Thanks for our freedom.
Absolutely. You know what? Vets for Hunting and Fishing came out with us this weekend. They supported Wild West Bass Trail all year. Jake DeLong and Lucas Oil. They sponsored some co-anglers this whole season along to show them that we have other opportunities for them to get out there and have a good time. And you know what? Everybody, all the pros have been great to those guys. We had some of them show up, didn't even have a fishing pole. And you know what? It's great to have our Vets for Hunting and Fishing coming out here and supporting Wild West and supporting our trail.
Hey, I also want to thank Dobbins Rods and Team CNC Marine.
All right, Scott. Always a pleasure, sir. Have a safe trip home. Thank you very much. You have 2 more to go, Jay.
Yeah, I'm shooting for second.
He was shooting for second. Coming in today in second place, this gentleman had 1932, Mr. Bill Coons. How you doing, Bill? 1932 for the first 2 days. Pretty good. Almost double digits both days.
Yeah, not today.
Not quite today?
No, and I think Jason over there.
You got what's that? You got to think? You might have to worry. You want to thank anybody before you get going there?
Yeah, I do need to say hello to my daughter because I didn't yesterday and I heard about it. So I want to say hello to Miranda. I hope everything's good today. My wife, kids, my son Matthew. But once again, CNC Marine did a lot of work on my boat earlier this week. I had a sensor go bad and I had to drive all the way back to Modesto, and Greg put it together for me, made a special appointment early in the morning, and I drove all the way back. So I want to thank those guys for it. Dobbins Rods, P-Line, Lawrence, all the guys that support this circuit. And this is a great circuit. So I sure hope that more people come out and participate.
I think we'll be doing a lot better next year as well. And you know what? Thank you so much for coming out and fishing with us. Let's go ahead and grab those fish for you. See if we can get you on that leaderboard bumping Mr. Borofka there. Grab them one at a time and show them to the camera. And all righty, sir. Number 1. You got a 5-fish limit in there. Orville Special. It has been a typical theme out here this week. Everybody going through. I've seen nothing but bloody thumbs from everybody culling so many fish. These spotted bass have got some good teeth on them. Unfortunately, they don't have good bellies on them. Number 5. Right now, Mr. Kuntz, you need 661 to take the lead over from Mr. Borofka. You think that's going to do it?
No, I'm going to fall short on that.
Looks like you're going to have 5 pounds even on that one. Thank you so much for coming out and fishing with Wild West Bass Trail. Have a great rest of your weekend, sir. And then there was one. Again, come on up, Mr. Borofka. Have a stand up here with us and get one more moment in this limelight because you're already looking like you're trying to go that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him have it all after here, but I want to, of course, thank all my sponsors. I'm gonna make this kind of quick, but I know guys want to know what I was doing today, and you know, through the whole tournament, all my big bites came on a River to Sea Rover. It's a topwater walking bait, and I had probably at least one fish a day in the bag that came on a Yamamoto Cinco nail rigged. You know, I stayed up in the West Branch the whole time. I swung for the fence. You know, I only had a couple missed opportunities, but hey, that happens. That's fishing, and yeah, I really can't complain. Gosh, I want to thank you guys. This has been an awesome year. Jason, your whole crew, everybody does a great job. You know, man, Ranger Boats, Evan Rood.
I absolutely get it, dude. I know the list goes on and on. We're going to get Mr. Smith up here and let him weigh his fish in as well and take it. Don't you leave yet. Stay right here. You do not get to leave yet. You have to wait. The next angler coming up here, everybody saw him come up. This gentleman had 25.61 for the first 2 days on here on Lake Orville, which was the only angler to have double-digit bag each day at a Castro Valley, Mr. Bryant Smith. How you doing, Bryant?
Doing well, doing well. Ready to get this over with.
You're ready to do it? So let's go ahead and take those fish out one at a time. Mr. Borofka cannot leave yet. You do have to stay right here. Yep, he's going to show those fish off. Number 2, looks like he has another 5 fish limit in there. Yesterday he did not have 5, but you had one that was over 5 pounds. That always helps. And especially on this lake. That's a nice, healthy little fish. And the next one is definitely a nice fish. Another one every day coming in with a beautiful fish. I'm going to let you wipe your hands off real quick. We'll take that and we'll set this right here. Just so everybody knows, Mr. Bryant Smith needs 0.32 pounds to take this lead. We're going to throw those in there and crown our 2018 Lucas Oil champion, Mr. Bryant Smith. Congratulations, sir. Mr. Borofka, thank you. All right, Mr. Smith, you know what? Your 2018 Lucas Oil Pro-Am Championship, as I stated already, you have every contingency available. You have Ranger Cup, which is going to upgrade your Z518 to a Z520 with a 250 Evinrude. You run an Evinrude motor on your boat right now, Gen 2. That's going to give you $10,000 extra cash. You had big fish yesterday. You also have Yamamoto. You have P-Line, Dobbins, another $500. You're going to have probably somewhere around $82,000, $83,000, sir. Congratulations.
It's amazing. And you know what? I got to thank Wild West. I mean, I wouldn't be fishing for that kind of money without you. You know, Jeremy, you, Dan, everybody. You know, you guys put on a great show, and it's an opportunity for us out here to fish for a very good amount of money, and we don't get that opportunity very much out here. And I want to thank my family. Oh, there it is. My girlfriend, my dad.
Dude, I know. It's a lot. You're no stranger to this, but it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You know, my family, my friends, they mean the world to me. And, you know, this is more for them than it is for me, you know, because they always support me. You know, whatever I do, like I said before, I'm lucky. I get to fish a lot, and it wouldn't happen without them. You know, I got to thank my sponsors, you know, Evan Rood, Dobbins Rods, Angler's Asset, I'm going to forget a bunch. Marine Unlimited, Buck and Bass, Strike King, of course. You know, I caught my big one the first day on a Strike King Ocho, and that, you know, it just kind of set the trend for my week. I couldn't have drawn it up any better. I could do absolutely no wrong. Yesterday when I had 3 fish at about 3 o'clock, I felt like I needed to get a limit. You know, I had one good one, and I needed to get a limit just to stay in it. And I'm fishing literally for 13 inchers, like praying for a 13-incher, and I catch a 4 1/4. Like, that's just the kind of week it was for me, and it was really special, incredibly special.
Well, congratulations to you, sir. I'm going to give you this here certificate for a 2018 Z520 with a 250 Evinrude on it. Congratulations, sir, on being our 2018 Lucas Oil Pro-Am champion. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. We're going to take care of our payouts. I want to thank everybody for coming out here and watching this weigh-in today. Congratulations to Mr. Smith. We're going to do our payouts when we get done here. Thank you all for coming and watching. Help yourself to the Lucas Oil product over here on the table, and have a great rest of your year. Thank you.
For over 30 years, Lucas Oil has provided the very best products for the land and sea. From this success stems another amazing product from the Lucas Marine lineup, Lucas Slick Mist Marine Speed Wax. Just spray it on and wipe it off. Lucas Marine Speed Wax will make your boat look brand new and provide great UV protection. Apply Lucas Marine Slick Mist to wet and dry surfaces in sunlight or shade. It's ideal in both fresh and saltwater application and prevents hard water deposits. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
Hey guys, Vince Furtado here with Trapper Tackle. This spring in 2018, look for it, our short shank EWG treble hook. We have a little bit wider box in diameter. We have a few extra degrees facing inward. Application wise, it's gonna allow you to put a bigger hook on your bait, and for those fish that like to slap at it like this time of the year in spring, this is the choice of hook to use. Look at that. Look for it at your favorite tackle shop or your online dealer.
Want to achieve the highest performance out of your outboard engine? Introducing the newest product from the makers at Lucas Oil, Marine Fuel Treatment and Injector Cleaner. Lucas Marine Fuel Treatment stabilizes fuel and eliminates corrosion. It cleans and lubricates the complete fuel system. Perfect for marine outboard applications. Eliminates the need for higher octane fuels and will not void your warranty. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works.